Hello. Hello, dear student. Please confirm whether my voice is audible or not. Please confirm whether my voice is audible or not. Whether my voice is audible or not. Chali. Dear student, very good evening to all of you. Dear student, hope you all are doing well. Dear student, today we are going to start and discuss from 3rd of August till 10th of August. So there are so many days of pending newspaper I'm not able to cover. So today we are going to cover everything. So first big question is how you can get this PDF. Now, PDF to Paigo. To get this PDF, you can simply scan this QR code to download our application. And within our application, you'll get in a systematically way all the previous month newspaper in a systematical way. From there, you can study it. So those who are preparing for the interview, so we have already arranged them in a sequence way. So you can start preparing for your interview also. Okay. And dear student, you can join our OPSC Prelims test series also. Price is very nominal, 500 rupees. Yet you'll get high quality test series because all our faculty, those who are preparing tests, they are having the interview, UPSC interview and OPSC interview experience. So we are providing high quality at very nominal fees because a lot of students, they cannot afford. You can scan this QR code to download and join it. So next, first important news is over 34 lakhs farmer receive 697 crore. This is what said by the Chief Minister of Odisha. So under the PM Kishan Samman Nidhi, that is called PM Kishan. Okay, so the state level PM Kishan Samman Nidhi events organized. So under that, a lot of benefits are being getting by the farmers. So he also said that 34.85 lakh eligible farmer received 2,000 each, total amounting to 697 crore. Okay. So in addition to the PM Kishan, so this is what the central government scheme. The state government is also providing CM Kishan. So under PM Kishan, farmer are getting 6,000 rupees per year, and under CM Kishan, farmer are getting 4,000 rupees per year. So total, what is the amount? Total amount that farmer is getting both for the CM plus PM Kishan, it is 10,000 rupees per year. Okay. So it is CM Kishan 4,000, PM Kishan 6,000. Okay. So you have to remember. So there can be a good question in your examination. So let. चलिए, so आगे बढ़ते हैं. So talks to resolve Mahanadi dispute. So recently we have seen dispute between the Odisha and Mahanadi, Odisha and Chhattisgarh emerge on the issue of Mahanadi river. So Chhattisgarh being an upper riparian means upper riparian state, so it is supplying water to the the Mahanadi river originate in the Chhattisgarh, but it is flowing through the Odisha. So recently so many dams being constructed by Chhattisgarh, so that led to the shortage of water or apprehension that it might create problem for the Odisha. So that led to the crisis, and Odisha requested the central government to form a tribunal, and according to the judgment given by the Supreme Court, so a tribunal is formed. But now both the states, they are agreed to resolve the dispute in a peaceful way. So this is very good because whenever we are resolving any dispute in a peaceful way, so it is win-win for both the states. So dear student, my voice is audible or not, everything good or not, so just comment in the comment box so that I can have a fair amount of idea, like everything is good or not. Please comment. And I'm really sorry for last few days, so I was quite busy in our other work, so that is the reason I'm not able to make this video regularly. So now I'll complete everything. If anything left, tomorrow we'll complete. So don't worry, from now onward we'll be very regular. So in a positive development, long-standing Mahanadi River water sharing dispute, Odisha and Chhattisgarh agreed to amicably settlement of the Mahanadi Water Dispute Tribunal. So after the Supreme Court order, so there is a tribunal established that is called Mahanadi Water Dispute Tribunal. And after recently they've agreed to settle the dispute in a peaceful way. So it deem it appropriate to request the Secretariat concern of respective state to remain present before the tribunal on next date and apprise it. So the tribunal headed by the chairperson Justice Bella M. Trivedi. So both the chief secretaries, so they'll negotiate and find a solution to this problem. So you can see here, Odisha has a time and again alleged that the Chhattisgarh construction of barrage and dam in the upper stream has blocked the natural flow of water. So Odisha government multiple times, raised the issue of constructing a lot of dams and barrages. So that is what obstructing the natural flow of river and adversely affecting agriculture and livelihood in the lower basin area, especially during non-monsoon season. Because when monsoon season is not there, so not much water is flowing at that time. So after early talks between state failed, so Odisha moved to the Supreme Court in November, seeking formation of a tribunal for interstate river water dispute. So interstate River Water Dispute Tribunal 1956. So to establish a tribunal that is called Mahanadi River Water Dispute Tribunal to settlement of the dispute. So then central government formed Mahanadi River Water Dispute Tribunal. So it was headed by N. Kanilkar, but now we are planning to settle the dispute in an amicable way. Why it is important for your OPSC examination? Because in your syllabus it is clearly mentioned about interstate dispute. So this is what important step for interstate dispute. So you have to remember the sequence of events. First, we have moved to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court directed to the first we have negotiation with the Chhattisgarh government. When Chhattisgarh government not listening to our negotiation, we went to Supreme Court. When Supreme Court give order to the central government for formation of Mahanadi River Water Dispute Tribunal under the River Water Dispute Act 1956. We have established Mahanadi River Water Dispute Tribunal, and after that, recently our government agreed to find a solutions to this problem. So after that, we hope that we can find a solution in a peaceful way. So dear student, you can join our mentorship program. It is called a year-long mentorship program. You'll get quality guidance throughout the year at a very nominal price. Okay, you can check out it. So no other person involved in the Balanga Gal burning. Well, so it's like quite mystery. So as the situation evolve, we'll let you know. So next is midday meal scheme, food for those not consuming egg. Yes, this is a very good development. So in state there are so many people who are not consuming eggs because they are vegetarian. For what for them? Because still they are suffering from the malnutrition. The state government is planning, the state government is planning to introduce fruits equivalent amount of the egg for those who are not eating the eggs. So the state government Saturday district education officer ensure students do not consume egg are given fruits under the midday meal scheme. So dear student, tell me in the comment box what is the new name that is given to the midday meal scheme program. So dear student, don't make this discussion passive. So try to have participate in the debate discussion. So during the discussion, I'm going to give you 5 to 10 questions. So please read them very thoroughly and put your answer in the comment box. So what is the new name of midday meal scheme? Tell me in the comment box. So new name is PM Poshan Yojana. New name is PM Poshan Yojana. So state nodal officer Bhavani Prasad Mishra asked all DO to take necessary arrangement to to provide fruits to students those who are not consuming egg under the midday meal scheme program. Okay. चलिए, so midday meal scheme program is now called as PM Poshan Yojana. So you have to remember that. So next is Sagarika Nath to join NIA SP. So from Odisha. So it's quite inspiring. No need to know more than that. So next is roadmap to preserve Puri heritage soon. So recently government is planning a roadmap to preserve the Puri heritage very soon. The state government has decided to formulate an integrated roadmap to preserve the spiritual and cultural heritage of pilgrimage city Puri, while simultaneously enhancing the urban infrastructure in this region. At high-level meeting held with Bhubaneswar, Usha Party, so they are ensuring that there should be proper, preservation of the city. Our effort aimed to honoring sanctity of the Puri, promoting rich heritage, and make sure that Vikshit Bharat. Okay. So next important news: our governor appealing to our youth, idea, innovate, key to progress. This is what said by the governor. So Governor Haribabu Kambampati urged the graduate to innovator and ethical leader as Odisha rise as a technological hub. So to Odisha to be emerge as a developed state, to be powerful state in the India. So we need to have our youth. They should be a good idea. They are innovators. They should be ethical leaders. So that they can promote the ethical value. This is what said by our governor to them. So invest in the tier 2, tier 3 cities, real estate developer tolls. So, currently contributing real estate, or you can say the construction sector, contributing to 8.4% of Indian GDP. The real estate sector is second largest employment generation after agriculture. So you have to remember that. So largest contributor of agriculture, largest contributor of employment is agriculture. Second largest sector that is contributing highest to our employment is about the real estate or construction sector. So after the agriculture, so RERA, so that means Real Estate Regulatory Regulation Authority Act. So RERA Act streamline the industry. 95% of the sector is now organized. By 2020, it is proposed to become a 1 trillion sector contributing 10% of the GDP. So by 2030, we can expect the construction or real estate sector to cross 1 trillion. So that is going to contribute 10% of our GDP. Just imagine how much potential are there. Okay. So next is Vedanta skill training push achieve 92% placement. So Vedanta, India, it is the India's largest the aluminum refinery. So they are providing skill training to the local youth. So the Vedanta Aluminium, India's largest producer of aluminum. You have to remember that largest producer of aluminum. Through its flagship training initiative, Lanjigarh has successfully completed its first batch of food and beverages training, achieve placement of 92% rate. So that means 100 students participate in the training. So 92%, 92 students are getting jobs. So under the NABARDs, okay. So you can see about it's a good initiative. So corporate are participating for improvement of our educations. So 70 students fall ill after lizard found in their midday meal scheme. So this is what we can say, because of lack of careness, lack of sensitivity of our administration or those who are working in a midday meal preparation. 70 students fall ill. So so this can be a very good case study. This can be a very good case study in your ethics. So they can ask about, let's say you are the district education officer in your reason. So because of some like some lizard or something fall on the food, so many people are ill, severely ill. So that situation, what kind of action you will take to first to ensure there should not be any mishappening, and what kind of step in the long term you will take. So you'll have to study it. So what happening, what are the procedure involved, then only you can give the very good answer. So next is rural heritage site to be identified, preserved under new government initiative. Okay. So government is planning to launch new initiative to preserve, the rural heritage site. So rural in Odisha, we are having large number of rural areas. So that is having the potentials to be a source of, a tourism attraction and become a, so the state government has launched initiative to identify, preserve, promote heritage artifact in the rural area. So that means Odisha government is active, working very you can concentrate effort to preserve this heritage and act as a tourism. So promote tourism. So next is data collected through the Panchayat Dharohar program. So the program name is Panchayat Dharohar. So program name is Panchayat Dharohar program. So program with involvement of elected member of the Panchayat will uploaded Mere Gaon Meri Dharohar platform with Ministry of Culture for the future development. So Odisha is having around 6,800 gram panchayat. Panchayat can play major role in identification, documentation, and sustainable conservation and promotion of heritage sites. A recent letter issued by the Department of Panchayat to the this is what they have said. Okay, so being Odisha is having large number of village that is known for its unique art, craft, tribals, rural areas. So that can be a very good potential if we can properly tap that. So Odisha can emerge as a leaders in terms of attracting rural and village-based tourism. So tourist infrastructure focus in Koraput, tourist infrastructure focus on Koraput collectors Kotia visit. So recently the Kotia village, it is located in between boundary between the Odisha and Andhra Pradesh, and Kotia village is a dispute. Both the Andhra Pradesh and Odisha, they are claiming. So we are also filing the case in the Supreme Court. So this is quite pending. This controversy is quite pending. So it is directly mentioned in your OPSC syllabus, interstate dispute. So that is the reason you have to study about Kotia Panchayat. Then one more dispute today is in news. It is about the Mahanadi river water dispute. So Koraput collector, so they visited the scenic region of the Kotia border panchayat in middle of the dispute between Odisha and Andhra Pradesh to assess the ongoing infrastructure project, explore the opportunity for development of the tourism. So not only assess the what are the infrastructure project, but it is also having the potentials to promote the tourism there also. So aim to improving the connectivity, public amenity, showcasing Kotia natural and cultural to wider audience. So already in Kotia Panchayat, so both, let's say this is the boundary. So this is Odisha, this is Andhra Pradesh, AP, and this is Odisha. So both are constructing schools. They are providing opportunity to the students. So student, they enroll both the Andhra Pradesh school as well as the Odisha school. So they are getting benefit from the both side. So next important news is, so BSc vice president held for paper leak. So you know that recently the exam is being cancelled. So because of paper leak, so the vice president is in, there is an allegation that involved. So because of that, he was been is suspended. So 6 workers from the Odisha killed in the Andhra Pradesh quarry. Mining and quarry you can see here, but pathara katiya quarry taku kuhajaye. So 6 migrant workers from the Odisha killed and 9 others sustained grievously injury after massive granite rock fall them on the mining region. So our chief minister announced 4 lakh ex gratia to each of the chief minister relief fund to next kin of this disease. So our chief minister announced 4 lakh to the each and everyone. Just read that, and you need to know about for chief minister relief fund about. So next important news is BMC gear up for grand celebration. So the local self-government day grand celebration will be commenced with flag hosting at the BMC headquarters, followed by visit of the shelter urban homeless facility where BMC official will distribute fruit sweet among the inhabitants. Newly completed development project in BMC also inaugurated on the same day. So Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation, BMC ka matlab Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation. So KIT facilitate medal winning athletes. So if you look into the number of students that they are win the medal, so KIT is leading among them. So KIT felicitate 11 athletes from university who presented India in various sporting events and won medal at least recently concluded World University game. So you can see here out, they are providing 3 lakh prize. So if you look into the prize, so India secured total 12 medals in events. KIT athletes contributing 6 medals. 50% of India total medal is contributed by the KIT. Only one should contribute 50% of the sports. Just imagine if we are promoting the sporting at the global level, what is the outcome going to be? Odisha government sponsor the hockey, then we emerge as a bronze medal in the hockey. So if let's say 30 state in India, if they promote one sport, so just imagine what is going to happen at the end. So that is what we need to do. Chaliye, next, government to launch mobile migration resource center. So in order to provide support service directly to the migrant worker in need, state government is set to introduce mobile migration resource center. So if there is a question, what kind of step being taken by the government to provide help to the migrant worker, you can talk about mobile migration resource center, MMRC, a mobile van equipped with counseling service, legal ad, job information helpline. The van will be flagged off by the government, so will reach across the migration prone district. So van will reach the migrant prone district, offering timely assistance and connecting family with the government scheme. So van is designed last mile outreach in remote household who have been migrated in search of better livelihood. So it's a very good initiative because so many people to provide direct support migrant worker need, government launch. Okay, van is equipped with the counseling, legal service. So you can give this suggestions. This is a very good initiative because in Western Odisha, so many people are migrating in search of job, but at the end they are being exploited because of lack of awareness. So if we are creating awareness, so which is win-win for everyone. So next is awareness camp on breastfeeding. So we know that breastfeeding is both good for the mother as well as the kids, but still in our India, so many kids are not the mother are not promoted breastfeeding. So because of that, it is creating a lot of trouble. So we need to promote the breastfeeding by promoting the particular you can say in bus stop or in the railway station we can have breastfeeding booth. There women can safely free feed their kids. So lightning, the thunderstorm, lightning likely till 8th of August. So if you look into the death of due to any disaster, we'll find in Odisha large number of people are died because of lightning. Then question is, how can we control the lightning? One of way to control the lightning is to install the palm tree. If you are planting the palm tree, so in case of lightning, so they will absorb all this lightning, so it will prevent death of the people. So conference on managing reproductive health. I don't think it is much news. You can ignore it. So railway person killed in ID blast along the Jharkhand border. So the police suspect involvement of Naxalite in the blast as Maoist poster found near the blast site. So there is a blast happened near the railway site. So one person is killed. So there is suspected that Naxal might involve or left-wing extremism might involve there. So CM review the developmental work in the Keonjhar district. So just need to know about it. 14 held for killing men over suspected sorcery. Sorcery means, blind belief. So 14 people have been held because they believe that some person, involved in the blind magic. So due to that, they have killed that person. So Odisha Shilpa Mahasangh hit the street from August 6. So Odisha Shilpa Mahasangh Sunday announced that hold state-wise protest from August 6, demanding developmental and empowerment of artisan and weaver in the street. So there are demand of all the Silpi or the Articraft people. So they demand more protection and price to their goods. So that is the reason they are testing. So Odisha aspirant in Niti Aayog Electric Mobility Index. So there is an index that is being published by the Niti Aayog. So establish R&D for skill development, introduce subsidy for EV conversion kit and reserve parking for low emission zones. So improving EV charging infrastructure by introducing single window system for approach. So if you look into, so Odisha stand as an aspirant, that means emerging. So Niti Aayog first India Electric Mobility Index evaluated performance of state UT in the 3 themes. So policy think tank. So Odisha need to improve a lot so that Odisha can emerge as a destination of electric vehicles. So ready to resign if no need to go about all these things because these are very political news. Bodies of Sikh migrant worker Wari, they have reached. In previous day we have seen how 4 people, 6 migrant workers have been died because of a collapse of a granite rock on this Andhra Pradesh. So our chief minister also announced 4 lakh rupees on the chief minister relief front. Okay, so their body has been received. Chaliye. So Hathi Sabha launched 10 conflict-prone districts. The elephant. So to create, recently we have seen rising instances of human-animal conflict. So in this backdrop, we need to create a lot of awareness among the people so that we can reduce the death due to the human-animal conflict. So that is the reason we can talk about Hathi Sabha, Pani Sabha. So these are unique initiatives that is being created by the Odisha to ensure the developmental activity should be carried out without hampering the other aspect. So MOU signed to foster bioeconomy on the state. So MOU signed between the Science and Technology Department, IIM Sambalpur, to develop Odisha first bioeconomy report, assessing key strengths, challenges, and growth opportunity of Carvel Bhavan. So, whenever you are talking about anything new, let's say, answer means answer writing, you are writing. If you have to discuss something new, you don't know its potential outcome challenges, you have to do SWOT analysis. What do you mean by SWOT? SWOT, strength. And W stands for weakness. And O stands for opportunity. Then T stands for threat. So that is what they are doing by this IIM Sambalpur. So, and biotechnology has a tremendous potential to contribute to the state growth trajectory in the form of bioeconomy, fostering all possibility in this sector. Okay. This report can be benchmark for future bio industry to bring about growth in general. So I'm discussing about a brief about it. So that Odisha being a coastal state having rich in terms of mountain, deep forest, also we are having mangrove. That means Odisha is having rich in terms of biodiversity. So that can be leveraged, promote more biotechnology based, you can say about production of the more vaccine, production of, biofertilizer, anything related to use of biological things. So Odisha can be a leader of bioeconomics if we can nurture properly. So 7,808 crore boost for textile sector. So CM, so recently the Handloom Day is being celebrated in Odisha with Madhuri Dixit representing as a brand ambassador. So the Odisha government is also launched as ICTA, so Exhibition Form Knowledge Sharing Textile Advantage Program, marking the 11th National Handloom Day, Janta Maidan being launched. Okay? So the state government have signed 33 agreement with proposals of 7,808 for promotion of the traditional textiles. So highlighting the empowerment potential of the project, which memorandum of understanding. So implementation of this agreement will create 53,000 jobs. So just have a fair amount of idea about the fact and figure. If they ask something, what are the sector, what are the potential sector for creating job? Just if you are having the idea about it, you can write a very good answer. The government is committed to providing infrastructure, industrial support, handloom sector. Madi said that Odisha has been developing handloom parks with common facility like, dye house, warehousing, design studio. So, if you are constructing common facilities, so that is will reduce. For let's say there are 5 factories. So if 5 factories, they establish their common designing factories, so it will increase the cost. Instead of that, we can have common facilities so that everyone can share and it will reduce the cost. Around 40 master weaver of the Odisha have been given national award for excellence in the handloom sector. So here Madhuri Dixit participated and recognized and appreciated the Odisha handloom sector. So this is what called Odisha Asmita or Pride of Odisha. The progress of handloom artisans ensured through the Chief Minister Handloom Worker Honor Scheme, Handloom Craft Promotion Policy, and various industry fairness and granting schemes. So to promote the handicraft sector, so government have launched so many schemes. So you have to remember that whenever in mains, you can write them. So next is CM for fair and just resolution of Mahanadi disputes. Yes, so we are discussing with the Chhattisgarh to find a peaceful settlement of the dispute. Also, Odisha government discussed to raise the procurement of paddy from the Odisha. So Odisha, as for the official resource, 27 lakh million tons of rice is required for state consumption. But Odisha total paddy has been produced is 93 lakh million tons. So the excess amount we can sell to the Food Corporation of India so that farmer can get the benefit. So next important news is Supreme Court seeks center state reply on the illegal construction in the Satkosia. So dear student, you have to study about the Satkosia Tiger Reserve, about it, what are the challenges, what are the unique thing found there. Supreme Court on Wednesday sought response from the various stakeholders, including central and Odisha government, on a plea allegedly construction of there is a construction being going on inside this Satkosia Tiger Reserve. So if you look into the Satkosia Tiger Reserve, you'll find that it is spreading Angul, Cuttack, Noyagad, and both the district of Odisha. So 4 district bordering. So there can be a good question. It is bordering which district? So it's a crucial habitat for tiger, elephant, and several endangered species. So National Tiger Conservation Authority, this is the authority that is responsible for protection and conservation of the tiger. This is established under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So it's a statutory body. Okay. So the National Tiger Conservation Authority is talking about, whenever there is any tiger reserve, so there should be a buffer area. This buffer area should be 1 kilometer minimum and at least 10 kilometer if possible. But with construction in this buffer area, there should not be any construction area. But the permission that is given for construction is violation of these norms. That is the reason the case is reaching the court. Okay. Just read it, whatever I've said, it is mentioned. So here few law are given. So Wildlife Protection Act is one that is aimed to protect the wildlife. So next one is Forest Conservation Act 1980. So third one is Environmental Protection Act. Okay, so you can see here 0 kilometer ecological sensitive zone boundary proposed in part of the Satpura Tiger Reserve, violation of the National Tiger Conservation Authority rule of minimum 1 kilometer of buffer. Okay, so this developmental activity is being carried out very near to the core area. So that is what it violated the National Tiger Conservation Rule. So that is the reason it is reaching the court. So next is NGT order demolition of illegal Chilika jetty. So recently a illegal jetty being constructed, or cement jetty being constructed. So that is the reason. So National Green Tribunal given order to demolition and restoration of its original form. It's also imposed the severe fine. So Asian Development Banks to extend technical assistance for urban development. So dear student, we have to study about Asian Development Bank. So Asian Development Bank located headquarter in Manila, Philippines. And which country is having largest share of the Asian Development Bank? It is the Japan. Okay. So the Asian Development Bank is proposed to help Odisha in its urban developmental plan. So again, the breastfeeding center in public place soon. So this is what said by our Deputy Chief Minister. Yes, definitely we need to support. So mandatory for SOF to display Odia signboard. So recently government passed an order. So each and every SOF commercial establishment, they have to show the name of their establishment, both Odia or along with using traditional names, so that that is what going to promote Odia Asmita or Odisha culture. So if in case of violation, so there can be penalty also. So Odisha must lead in women-led MSME. So Odisha must lead in women-led MSME. So Odisha currently ranked 13th in terms of women-led MSME. So if we can promote, then our women can be a leader in terms of MSME. So few government schemes being launched for promotion of MSME. Prime Minister Employment Guarantee Yojana, formalization of micro food enterprises, PM FME, then PM Biswakarma, Odisha government. So CM SHRM scheme. So this is what the aim to ensure that women are leader role. So trade union opposed the night shift for the women. So recently Odisha government proposed the night shift for the women if women are agree. But the trade union, like Indian National Trade Union Congress, AICT, All India Trade Union Congress, so they are saying that government is implemented this policy without proper consultation with this trade union. Second, they are saying in past also there are so many proposals being demanded by different person, but it is very difficult to implement. So that led to the main concern of safety of the women's. Okay. So night shift impacting women health. If excessive night shift also increase the burden, because they have also, women also have to do the household work also. So that might impact the health of the woman. So that is what their argument. So CRTU officials to write AMO bus service weekly. So what happening in present time, those who are making laws, so they are not making the field visits. So, but under this initiative, so you can see about the capital region urban transportation director recently visited the bus service. So if railway officials they visit through the railway, they'll understand what kind of problem is facing. Now same thing, AMA bus, those who are operating, those who are responsible for implementation of AMA bus, tanku kon kariyak padiyo, visit kariyak padiyo bus re, then only they can understand what kind of problem people are facing, then they can make good initiative. Na? So that is what very mandatory. So those who are responsible for implementation of something, they don't aware of anything what is going on. So they are making policy in sitting in their AC room. Then only we find problem. So we need to ensure all our workers, so they need to be visit, visit and understand what kind of problem they are facing. So next is Onugul railway stations to undergo revamp. So Onugul railway station will revamp so that it will improve the modern amenities. Safe campus need collective ownership. So recently in Odisha, we are seeing so many, sexual harassment, other complaint in our college. So we need to have a safe campus to bring about changes. So event on sensitization program mark launching of the worldwide campaign for safe campus in higher educational institute. So school in Potia Panchayat host rival education system. Already I have told you, Potia Panchayat, there is a it's located in Potangi block, located between Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. You can see about the one school is being provided by the Odisha, another school is provided by the Andhra Pradesh. So this is being border region located. So both Odisha and Andhra Pradesh government, they are providing developmental activity, they are providing schools. Even both people, they participate panchayat election of the both. They have the voter ID of both the state government also. So they're getting double benefits. So that is what creating a lot of confusion, and it is yet case is also going on in the Supreme Court. So it is dispute now. Na? So sluggish project Mardi Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana in Khaira. So Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana that is being implemented. The MP there, the MP Lad Fund, MP, the Member of Parliament Local Area Development Fund can be used for development of Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana. But this fund is not being properly utilized, so that led to the infrastructure that is being created. So they are not up to the standards. So that is what the article is talking about. So colonial era, Budaguda police outpost reopened in the Kandhamal. So colonial era police station is recently reopened. So whenever a police station is open in any region, so it helps in tackling all sort of crime. It is improving the people trust on the police. Also restore the relationship. Subarnapur natural dye, sari revive handloom heritage. So recently the Subarnapur natural dye, that means they use some natural available fruit, then a flower and other things to make the color of the sari. So being very natural, so it is not going to create any skin disease or irritation or itching not created. So it's very healthy and also environmental friendly. So now there is a growing demand among the customer about all this environmental friendly sari. So if we can properly market it, if we can promote it, so it can give boost to our export market as well. So just read it, you'll understand. So Hathi Sabha launch 10 I think a repetition there. I think it's a repetition of it. Okay. So चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. So a gender sensitive workshop on POSH Act. What is the full form of POSH Act? Prevention of Sexual Harassment at Workplace Act, being organized in the Rama Devi Women's University. So a gender sensitive workshop on sexual harassment of women at workplace Act 2013 was held here, auditorium of the Rama Devi University, Women University. These people, we need to create awareness among the people about safe work culture. Under this act, it provide for establishment of internal complaint committee, so that people will understand, they make their working environment harassment free and very friendly. So university must free of discrimination and harassment. Post Act is not merely about the legal compliance, it reflection of deeper commitment to justice and dignity. So power dynamics in education institute make it essential to cultivate zero tolerance through sustained awareness, training, and proactive committee. So that there should not be any tolerance for any sort of negative activity. चलिए इसको आप पढ़ लीजिए, so you'll understand it a lot. So next is Utkalyas mark National Handloom Day with pride. So to mark National Handloom Day, Utkalya, a passionate collective handloom sari enthusiast, celebrated Odisha rich textile heritage with pride and elegance. Okay. So if we can able to market our handicraft product at the different international level, so Odisha is having huge potential to capture that. So next is Health Ministry review the malaria. So recently monsoon season is going on. So whenever there is monsoon, or you can say the water, so the female anopheles mosquito, they lay their egg, and later on, so this mosquito, they can bite and create malaria. So Health Ministry review the malaria and dengue control measures, so that there is a saying goes, prevention is better than cure. So if we can prevent better, prevent it earlier, so we can it will not cause much problem. So Rakhi market budget style and sentiment. So Rakhi is being celebrated, so different Rakhi is already available in the market. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Today actually full of hectic, like there are so many articles. Everything is okay, my audio, video, everything is clear na? So the vitamin A and D warming tab drive from August 12. So if you look into the children in India, even in Odisha also, large number of students are suffering from the vitamin A deficiency and warming. So because of that, their health is frequently deteriorated. So in order to improve the child health, and combat the anemia, parasite worm infection, so Directorate of Health, Family Welfare, so they are starting National Deworming Day and vitamin A supplements. So they are providing to deworming, we are providing albendazole tablets over 1.26 crore children 1 to 9 year age. Okay, we are also providing vitamin A tablets Okay, so that the collaborative nature of this campaign ensure comprehensive approach to the child and maternal health by integrating deworming with vitamin A supplement. Government in taking significant step towards reducing malnutrition and improving cognitive development of the child. If child is suffering from the worms and vitamin A, that is impact their knowledge power, the understanding, memory power also. So ultimately that is impacting the learning outcome. So that impact the life of the children. Subhadra third installment today. So under the Subhadra Yojana, government is promising to pay 10,000 per year to all the female. So they are providing two installment. One installment is payment is done on the Raksha Bandhan. Okay? So you can study it. So next is real time road safety dashboard soon. So government is planning to have real time dashboard with integration of lot of services, so that real time we can get all this service. So the state government in collaboration with IIT Madras. So this can be a very good question. In OPSC, so time and again they ask about the road safety dashboard is being implemented by Odisha government in collaboration with which institute. So you have to remember it is IIT Madras, developing road awareness and traffic harmony, pioneering real-time safety dashboard in a bid to build safer road through data-driven approach. If we have data, let's say this region is prone to the accident, we can widen it, we can change the design. So initiative was focal for the high-level committee chaired by the government machinery. So the state government undertaken several initiatives like monthly observation of the zero accident days, come home safe campaign, employment of the Suraksha Musket. So whenever you are creating campaign at a high level, so that is what changed the behavior of the people. So in ethics, you can talk about persuasion, you can talk about changing attitude, you can talk about how can make safe. So one of the way is to create campaign and awareness. So you can just study it. So next is Barampur University research discover new roundworm species. So they are found in the Chile. That is what most important, no need to go in detail. Okay. So Shakti Sri cell in the college and university. So recently, because of so many cases of harassment of women, the government is planning to establish Shakti Sri cell will be a permanent and student-led body operating throughout the year, promote security, empowerment, and safe academic environment for women students, staffers. Okay. So BJD Congress celebrated World Tribal Day. So Odisha is having around 21% tribal of its population. So we need to celebrate the World Tribal Day to protect and preserve and promote their welfare. So 1 crore women get the Subhadra fund, that is 5,000 rupees. So total amount they will get 10,000 rupees in two installment. Okay? And Odisha government is having also largest number of the Lakshapati. That means under Mission Shakti, government is aiming to provide each and every the self-help group member to earn at least 1 lakh rupees per year. So that is what called Lakshapati Didi. So the Rakshi Punima observe with the road safety campaign. So government take this as a good initiative, opportunity of Raksha Punima to create awareness among the people, so that whenever you are creating this awareness, people tends to understand that their safety and they tends to drive in a responsible way, use the helmet also. So Confederation of Indian Industry host Odisha MP in New Delhi. So the Confederation of Indian Industry host interactive session with New Delhi and 14 members from the state joined by the CI Odisha Council. So their basic objective categorized into 4 themes. So boosting tourism by leveraging heritage and natural assets. So let's say how this article is very important for our examination. Let's say you can just change the priority, how can make Odisha develop by using this point now, boosting tourism. Second point is promoting agro-based industry, enhance value addition, supporting MSME, then mapping district-wise industrial potential and balance development. This 4 point you can use to write your answer. देखो इन पेपर देखो पेपर रे केते बढ़िया बढ़िया आर्टिकल आसुची तमे यदि प्रॉपर्ली स्टडी करिवो तुमको बहुत जिंस मिल जिवो बट प्रॉब्लम इज we are not able to find which article is important. So that is the reason I'm making this video. So please follow this video religiously. You'll get a lot of insight, not only about the news but also about your prelims, what kind of question asked, main answer writing also. So they are also promising that they will accelerate the development of Odisha to make Odisha developed state. So Kalinga Stadium set to host historic meet today. So India will host World Athletes Continental Tour bronze events for first time today, set to be hosted in the Kalinga Stadium. Several top athletes will seal fighting glory. So you have to understand and study this, these events, because there can be a very good question. A World Athletic Continental Tour events on home soil will be a golden opportunity for Indian athletes to earn valuable ranking point and give them chance to qualifying for the next World Athlete Championship that is going to happen in the Tokyo. So what is the World Athletic Continental Tour? So World Athletic Continental Tour launched in 2020, a series of international track and field competition ranked below elite diamond league. So bronze level for that is gold, silver, and bronze challenger. So offer competitive opportunity and ranking point crucial for global qualification. Hosting this meet mark a milestone India international athletic calendar. So this sporting event is very essential, so that this can be a point for promoting getting good rank and then participating in the higher level sporting events. And it is first time, very first time India, that is Odisha, is also hosting it. Okay. Yes, I think already we have covered it. Yes, I think we have covered it. Chaliye. Dear student, this is all about from 3rd of August till 10th of August. Dear student, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends so that maximum number of students can benefit. So if you have any suggestion regarding anything, so please comment in the comment box. So your comment, your feedback is always welcome. It is valuable to me. So according to that, I'll provide the video. Chaliye, bye-bye. Take care. Good night. Tomorrow again we'll meet for 11th August newspaper analysis. Chaliye, bye-bye. Good night. Bye.